You're broken down and tired of living life on the
Have you ever imagined yourself liking a thing? Have you ever imagined growing up liking the thing but being considered sick by liking it? And why we have this image in our heads? Because we grow up on a society that imposes things. Be a girl, be a boy. Girl, go play with your dolls. Boy, go play with your cars. We grew up and what grows together is this feeling of not belonging, what makes us ashamed of ourselves. What if I don't identify myself? What if I don't want to be a girl? What if I don't want to play with dolls? What if a girl want to play with cars? But no, society tells us that girls like boys and boys like girls. But what if it isn't that way? It doesn't have to be that way. What if girls like girls, or both? Aren't we free? So, let's talk about the diversity of the LGBT community. Have you ever heard about it before? In Brazil, economic and social inequality are rising, and the gender inequality didn't get better results for several reasons. One of them is about the perpetuation of certain values by the simple reproduction of paradigms of contemporary society. The term gender is not univocal. It comes between tensions and divergences about its meaning and its implications, and remains as a field of theoretical and political disputes until nowadays, and it don't seem to come into stability in a closer future. That way, we can establish unique concepts or teach what is right or wrong, but we can accept different concepts of the reality. If you look to the past, the oppression certainly didn't start here in the 21st century. It goes way beyond that. The first record of a homosexual couple in history is that one of an Egyptian male couple who is portrayed during a kiss, the most intimate pose in Egyptian art, surrounded for what appeared to be his hairs. Among the indigenous people of the Americas before European colonization, a common form of homosexuality is centered around of the figure of the two spirits. Usually, this individual is recognized early in life, given the choice by the parents to follow the path, and if the child accepts the role, he is raised in an appropriate way to learn costumes of the gender he has chosen. Homosexuals and transgender people were also common among the other pre-conquest civilizations in Latin America, such as the Aztecs, Mayans, Mocs, and Tupinambás here in Brazil. A report points out that Brazil registers on average an LGBT death every 28 hours and is the leading country when it comes to homosexuality deaths. Homosexuality stopped being a mental disorder in 1973. May 17 is marked date for the LGBTQI+ movement in the world. It's the International Day to combat LGBT phobia. On this very important day, the commitment to fight for protection, respect, inclusion, and rights for the LGBT people. A fundamental cause, considering that Brazil is still one of the countries that describe and kills these people directly or indirectly. We still have a long way to go, but let's go together and keep fighting for this cause.